Your eggshell cracks and your face almost burns off from the heat slamming into you. You're about to wish that you had stayed inside. Congratulations, you're a newborn Gorgonopsid, just in time to almost die. The ground shakes. Instinctively, you hide. Smart move, because breakfast is served, and it's your siblings on the menu. Welcome to the Permian period, little guy. Better grow those teeth. Fast. Breakfast massacre's over. Either way, you know that even your nest isn't safe from the super hungry titans towering around you. So, for the first time, you step out of your home, but nature isn't going to take it easy on you because you're a kid. You wander off like an idiot, straight into danger. You're caught off guard as a Theriognathus comes roaring out of a bush, its jaws snapping after you. Heart pounding, you run like your life depends on it, because it does. Your long legs might save you, but the angry lizard dog thing behind you is catching up. You dart into some ferns by the riverbed, desperate to find cover. You look back to see the Theriognathus is still running towards you, but what the Theriognathus doesn't see is the Mascarinus charging right after it. Oof, sucks to be you, buddy. Everyone's feasting but you. Typical. Desperate times, desperate bites. You taste the plant and immediately regret life choices. Never again. But what's that you smell? Smells like dinner. You spy a Periosaur, peacefully enjoying refreshments at the riverside. You plan out your strategy, carefully sneaking up on... Oh, never mind. Well, how did that go? It's going to be a long way up the food chain. You decide to try a different approach. You realize you're more of a night person anyway. So, you wait until the sun sets. By the light of the moon, with nothing but your wits and your fuzzy bunny slippers, you creep through the bushes for a midnight snack. You can't see your prey, but you sure can smell dinner. Your binocular vision and keen sense of smell giving you an advantage over most animals lurking in the shadows. Since you're just a small fish in a big pond, and given your track record so far, your odds of survival are not looking good. Time to find out if you're a predator or a lunch. Ah, there's the Periosaur that kicked your can earlier. It's bigger than you, covered in armor, and more experienced than you. But you're ready for a rematch, and more importantly, you're hungry. It's time for you to prove yourself. You decide to play it smart. You've learned from your earlier mistake of rushing in unprepared. You stay hidden in the dark brush, and the Periosaur is totally unaware of the threat closing in directly behind it. So much for surprise. The Periosaur roars and braces for a fight. For a moment, you think of running away, but instead, you feel a fire blaze behind your eyes. You can do this. You were born to do this. You charge, and you've been knocked dizzy. Since when were there 3 of those things? Oh, right. That's just because of a minor concussion. You shake yourself off and dive back into the fight. These dental daggers actually beat the saber-toothed tiger by millions of years. They're deadly, but at this age, they're still not enough against a Periosaur's armor. It swings its spiked head at you. You dodge backwards and fall into a ditch. That hurts your ego more than it hurt you. The Periosaur is walking away. It doesn't even think you're a threat anymore. Bad call, buddy. You just booked my dinner. The fire in your eyes rages as you leap from the ditch, circle around the massive prey, and open your jaw to a horrifying 90-degree angle. Your saber tooth finds a weak spot on its head, and it's a killing blow. Congratulations, little Gorgonopsid. Maybe there's hope for you yet. You roam the land with a newfound sense of confidence, even cockiness. You're growing up rapidly, bulking up on herbivores who never see you coming. Then one day, you run into a fellow Gorgonopsid. You recognize him from your nest. You think his name is Steve, but it'd be too awkward to ask that at this point. Seeing him gives you an idea. 2 hunters are better than 1, right? You spot a Mascarinus, big, mean, saber teeth like yours, but worse. Perfect target. You circle left, Steve chases a bug. Great. You lunge alone. Mascarinus' swing misses you by a hair. Teamwork, never again. Steve, useless, if that even is his name. You swing around your own terrifying teeth a bit, just to create some distance. So much for working together. From now on, it's you against the world. It's a lonely life, but trusting another Gorgonopsid is a good way to get killed. You see a Periosaur grazing. This time it's just you and the dinner on legs. You creep closer, silently, patiently. One more step and You bite his neck, but you let him go just to make him suffer a bit more. You don't chase, no need. Look, dinner is served. No Steve required. It's not exactly good table manners, but you work with what you got. Against all odds, you're starting to get the hang of life as a Gorgonopsid. Sure, pack hunting didn't work for you, and you're a little lonely, but you've settled into a groove of biting and retreating and finishing off your prey. For now, you're feeling pretty good. You've grown about as big as you're going to get, 2 meters or so long and over half a meter tall. And you've got the sense that it's mating season, based on all the looks all the Gorgonopsids have been giving each other. You spend your time showing off for the ladies, making sure they notice the impressive size of your saber teeth. After all, the bigger the teeth, the better the hunter. You spy a Periosaur and decide to show off your stuff in action. You've lost track of how many times you've taken down these armored reptiles, but this time, it'll be different. You spot another Periosaur. Too easy. Pain hits you like a comet. Your tooth, gone. The hunt is over. Appetite ruined. Pride hurts more. At least you can still have one saber tooth left. You'll have to be extra careful from now on. Days pass, chewing sucks, hunting sucks more. Then, reflection in the water. New tooth. You grin. King of the Permian? Absolutely. With your confidence back, it's not long before you've picked up a mate. Things are going pretty well in your little corner of the Karoo Basin, until you find another Gorgonopsid hunting in your territory. Wait a minute, it's Steve. You haven't forgotten how Steve let you down when you tried to work together, so you're sure as heck not going to share this land now. There's a fire in both of your eyes as you square off against each other. Steve moves first, lunging for your neck, but you pound him with your head and bite him on the snout. He goes for a counterattack, but you dodge him and bite that face again. It's clear to both of you that you could have slain Steve if you wanted to. Steve's reptile brain might not have understood pack hunting, but it understands the result of this ritualized combat. He slinks back, conceding the territory to you. Once again, you're the biggest and the baddest around. So this is what it feels like to be an apex predator, munching down on prey without fear, occasionally reminding other apex predators whose turf this is, and leisurely basking in the warm glow of the sun. It's been many years since you crawled out of your nest, running scared and clueless, and surviving by pure dumb luck. You've come a long way, and you've even had quite a few children of your own, doing your part to ensure the continuation of your kind. You've got wisdom now, and joint pain to match. One day, out of the dust, stomps an angry Mascarinus. By the look in its eyes, you can tell it's the Mascarinus you tried to take down with Steve, and you can tell it hasn't forgotten you either. It stomps towards you. You stomp towards it. You've come so far. You're not going to back down now. You make the opening move, and it quickly counters, even faster than you remember it being, or perhaps you're simply slower. It swings its saber teeth at you. Yep, this is what being prey feels like. Not fun. You press on, and you manage to jab your teeth into its shoulder. The Mascarinus bellows as you dig your tooth out. Except you don't. The tooth snaps and falls to the earth. The Mascarinus is fired up. It slashes at you, overpowering you. Its teeth carve your neck and your face. Your blood mixes with its blood below your feet. You realize you've lost this fight, and you'll lose your life too, unless you turn and run. And so you give up a part of your kingdom. You still have enough to hunt, but it's clear you're not what you once were. And it becomes even clearer when time passes and a replacement tooth does not grow back this time. It's an incredibly harsh and incredibly true lesson. Nothing lasts forever. Life isn't easy, but it is good. Many fear you. Yes, your territory is smaller, but you still rule it firmly. But something's wrong. You can't quite see it, but you know danger surrounds you. You can smell it. Food has gotten harder to find. The temperature feels hotter longer. Fresh water has been disappearing. Then, one day, like a flash, you're surrounded by hell. Wildfires break out around you, more than you've seen in your entire life. The air is becoming poisonous, and lava is covering the earth. Welcome to the Permian-Triassic extinction, little guy. There have been 5 major extinction events in the history of the earth, and this is one of the very worst. So much so that it's known as the Great Dying. Not exactly a fun fact for you. 70% of all land animals are wiped out, and over 90% of all marine species are decimated. This worldwide nightmare is going to last hundreds of thousands of years. Fortunately for you, you won't have to experience it for much longer. The ocean around you is poisoned, and the weakened ozone layer above you is allowing deadly radiation to scorch all life below. Through the smoke, you can see something moving. Wait, is that Steve? No, your old rival. At least you both die together. Oh, nope. He's surviving. It'll actually manage to survive this event, and at least make it into the next era. But for you, and all the Gorgonopsids, you're about to be wiped out from existence. As your skin boils and your lungs choke up, you try to back away from the lava surrounding you. And all you can wonder is, why? Why would the world allow you to work so hard, to climb to the very top, just to let you fall so hard? You'll never know why this is happening. Top of the food chain, until you weren't. Life's funny like that. When the dust settles, the dawn of the dinosaurs will be at hand.